Hi, my future rushies. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mackenzie, and this is Sorority Recruitment 101, the only channel dedicated to answering your questions about sorority recruitment. Today, I'm going to be defining some words for you that you might hear throughout the week during recruitment. I remember when I was going through, I definitely did not know what anything meant. So I wanted to make this video in case you might be in the same boat or you want to brush up on your sorority vocab. But before I get into any of that, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I post new videos every single week giving you new tips for sorority recruitment this fall. Also, don't forget to join our Sorority Recruitment 101 family by following us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All right, let's get into it. Like I said, I wanted to define some words that you might hear during recruitment week. That way you know exactly what they mean before you even step foot on campus. The first word I'm going to tell you about is active. An active member is an undergraduate woman who is currently a member of her sorority and has been initiated. So these are the people you'll meet when you're going through sorority recruitment. The next word I want to tell you about is alumna. An alumna is an initiated sorority member who has since graduated from her university. So long story short, you're in college, you're in a sorority, you graduate, you become an alumna. The next word I want to tell you about is potential new member. A potential new member is you guys, the girls who are going through sorority recruitment in hopes to receive a bid to a sorority. Now during the week, they're not going to call you guys potential new members. They're going to shorten it to PNMs just because it's easier to say. So if you hear someone say, how do you like being a PNM? They're asking you how you like being a potential new member, meaning how are you liking going through recruitment. The next word I want to talk to you about is philanthropy. A philanthropy is a charitable organization or a cause that a sorority supports. Now what's really cool is that each sorority has their own specific philanthropy, and some of them even have more than one. For example, when I was in Chi O, our philanthropies were the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Boys and Girls Club of Tuscaloosa. Throughout the year, all sororities and fraternities have events to raise money for their philanthropies, and it's really fun to get a group of your friends and go to each one. And during recruitment, there's philanthropy round. So this round is dedicated to sororities telling you all about their philanthropy and what events they host throughout the year. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the no contact period. Now the no contact period is when PNMs and active members at the same university cannot speak outside of recruitment events. It typically starts around May and ends after recruitment. Now this is specific to your university. So if you're a PNM and you know an active member at a different school, that's fine. You can talk to them all you want. However, if they do go to your university, you typically are not allowed to speak to them. This is just so you can have your own recruitment experience and it's not swayed by anybody in the houses. And in case you're wondering, this does include people you know from your hometown or from high school that are active members at your university. However, there are exceptions if your sister's an active member at your university or if you have a really close family member. The next word I want to talk to you guys about is quota. A quota is the total amount of women that a sorority is allowed to take in during recruitment week. This is actually given to them by their school's Panhellenic organization. Now this quota can be two different things. One, it can be the minimum amount of girls that a sorority is supposed to take in each year during recruitment, or the max amount of girls that a sorority is allowed to take in during recruitment. Quotas were brought in a while ago just to make it fair for everyone going through recruitment and giving everyone an equal opportunity to receive a bid. And this leads into the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, continuous open bidding, also known as COB. So continuous open bidding, or COB, is a more informal process that happens in the spring. And basically, COB is for the chapters that did not fill their quota. So this means not every sorority will be involved or taking in new girls during continuous open bidding. However, the ones that did not reach their quota will. And you can find which chapters are participating on your school's Panhellenic website or on their Instagram. They'll also list all of the dates for COB, as well as any paperwork that you need to get in and by when. COB is a great option if you want to get used to campus first and kind of make friends outside of Greek life. And it's also really good for girls who may have withdrew from primary recruitment or who were released from primary recruitment. All right, you guys, that's it. I just wanted to give you a few words that you should know if you're going through recruitment this fall. Now, I'll probably do another video with more vocab words because there's literally so much to learn. But if you have something that you don't understand or a word that you don't know, feel free to comment it down below and I'll include it in that video. All right, you guys, well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new video, and I'll see you in the next one.